I'm Casey Chapman here with your local Lampasas area news. This newscast is a service of Hoffi's Pawn and Gun. It was a relatively active weekend for LPD. Officers started off responding to a disorderly conduct call in the 600 block of North Key. A few hours later, they were sent back out to the same location to settle a disturbance. Officers spent their time having to cool off several other disturbances, including 2 domestic disturbances. One on Castleberry, the other in the 600 block of South Main. Another disturbance was called in the 700 block of South Key, and officers were sent back out to the 600 block of North Key to settle yet another disturbance. 2 harassment calls were reported, one in the 100 block of East 3rd, the other at Quality Inn. Officers rolled out to the 200 block of South Walnut on a criminal trespass and a reported DWI in the Walmart area. A suspicious activity call came in from the 300 block of West 7th and a suspicious vehicle in the 200 block of Riverview. Several non-injury wrecks were swept up, including the 100 block of East 3rd, the 400 block of West Avenue B, and in the 400 block of South Key. 48-year-old Sheila Beth Parker of Lampasas was arrested in the 1700 block of East Central Texas Expressway on a pardons and parole warrant for a parole violation. The county booked in 34-year-old Lomita man on a probation violation. Over the weekend, Lomita cleared a wreck and checked out a suspicious person. Kipner responded to a suicidal call, cleared a few wrecks, had an animal complaint, and went out on a fish and game call. County deputies worked a civil matter, a few livestock issues, and were sent out on a theft case. A couple of reported fraud cases, and including one in Cove. The burn ban remains in effect for Lampasas County. Stick around, more Lampasas local area news is coming up next.
Whoa. Hey now, what are you looking for?
I'm a little short on change. I'm craving some tacos, and payday is still 2 days away.
Well, you have all of this stuff sitting around here that you're not using right now, so why not take it up to Hoffi's Pawn and Gun and burn it and have some money to tide you over? And I also see you have stuff that you haven't used in a long time that you could just go sell, like this guitar that you were going to learn to play years ago.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. I think I'll do just that. Tacos, here I come.
Hold up, I'll go with you. They take all kinds of stuff like guns, jewelry, musical instruments, laptops, tools, and a lot more. They also offer a large selection of quality new and used guns and pistols, as well as ammo. Hey, do you feel like venison?
No, I don't think so.
Hoffi's Pawn and Gun. Check them out online at hoffispawnandgun.com or head to 201 South Water Street in Burnett for all of your pawn shop and gun needs.
And when you just want some extra money for tacos.
It's just days till the election, and a new poll is making the presidential race here in Texas a close one. KRLD's Charles Hodge explains.
The Real Clear Politics average of polls in Texas has President Trump up 4 points over Joe Biden. It was at 4.4 points until Quinnipiac came out with a poll that had the 2 candidates tied. Other polls leading up to that showed Trump up 4 to 7 points. In the U.S. Senate race, John Cornyn has an 8.3% lead over M.J. Hager. Quinnipiac put out a poll that showed Cornyn leading by 6. Most of the recent polls in that race had Cornyn up 8 to 10 points. While RCP has the presidential race as a toss-up, it shows Texas is leaning toward Cornyn in the Senate race. Charlie Hodges, KRLD.
Another 489 Lampasas County residents cast their ballots on Friday in the early voting, bringing the total number to over 6,400. According to the Secretary of State's office, 42% of the 15,000 plus registered voters in Lampasas County has voted so far. You can cast your ballots at the County Annex Conference Room at 409 South Pecan Street. Early voting runs through Friday. Election Day is on November the 3rd. For your COVID-19 update, as of yesterday, they were just short of 100,000 estimated active cases of the virus in Texas.
The fatality count in the state is over 17,000, but that number is slowing down. Around the region, Bell County jumped up to 6,327 total cases. Coryell County up 33 to 1,970. Burnett up to 922. Mills up 5 with 76. San Saba with 117. And Hamilton jumped to 196 total cases. The spikes could be a result of increased testing and or late reporting, and the number of total cases also includes those who have recovered. And here locally, the last report we received was on Friday. At that time, Lampasas County showed 3 additional cases, bringing the total to 403, but the number of active cases was down to 8. That number is down 4 from the previous day. No hospitalizations at this time, and the number of fatalities still stands at 11. And 377 county residents have recovered from the virus so far.
There's nothing like a Ford, and there's no better place to get yourself driving that new Ford like Hoffbauer Ford in Lampasas. With many different vehicles to choose from, with the best prices in Central Texas, with the highest quality and friendliest service center that takes care of you and your car for years to come. Don't wait any longer. Check them out at 902 North Key Avenue in Lampasas or go online to hford.com. See their inventory, value your trade-in, and take advantage of their local pickup and delivery. Or call Spencer McKnight at 512-556-3631. Get yourself driving your new ride today. There's nothing like a Ford.
Country music fans are mourning the death of an Austin music legend.
Jerry Jeff Walker, known simply as Jerry Jeff. Walker was born Ronald Clyde Crosby in New York. He moved to Austin in the 70s along with Willie Nelson and Asleep at the Wheel. Walker helped establish what is now known as the Austin music scene. Jerry Jeff was 78.
You're looking at areas of drizzles that'll last throughout the night, with your temperatures falling to 48 by 5 p.m. And to help make it feel even cooler, you'll get in some north winds around 15 miles per hour with gusts as high as 20. Cloudy tonight with scattered showers and your temperatures falling to 38. Tomorrow, 50% chance of showers, cloudy with temperatures peaking at 45. 70% chance of rain later in the night with temperatures bottoming out at 43. And a 50% chance of rain on Wednesday, cloudy with a high near 56 and a low of 43. This is Allison Pope with your local Lampasas area weather. Have a good day.
In sports, Badger varsity football didn't disappoint fans last Friday night after a hard-fought battle against Austin's LBJ. The Badgers' 36-18 win over the Jaguars set them up for at least a playoff spot. Badgers will be on the road this week to take on Canyon Lake, who is 4-4 overall and 2-1 in the district, after beating Fredericksburg 20-14. Fredericksburg was thought to be a threat for the district this year, but they have failed to meet expectations with a 0-3 record in district so far. The Badgers take on Fredericksburg in their last district game of the season on November the 6th on home turf. Bancorp postgame show is at 7:45. Lomita took out their rival 52-40 over the Elks, and San Saba had no problem with De Leon in a 47-0 shutout. Today's Badger tennis playoff has been postponed until tomorrow, and that too is contingent on the weather. Thank you to our viewers. We will see you again tomorrow. I'm Casey Chapman here with your local Lampasas area news.
1019 KACQ.